welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. Are we ready to enter the Ancient Dungeon? This Ancient Dungeon is Ancient Dungeon Plus. You know what it is, 255 rooms of randomness, random enemies, random encounters, random room layouts, random item drops, and random bosses. Can we make it? I haven't beaten this in, I think, a month at least. So let's see if we can do it. Let's get the multi up quickly before everyone says hello. Good evening to you all. I hope you had an awesome day. It is Thursday, February 5th, 2026, 7:09 p.m. Thomas Baker says, let's go. Then let's go, man. Let's go. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good dinner, lunch, breakfast, and all of the above. Licks on the stream from V. Thank you, V. Good to see you all. Ian, Jason, Nick Force in the house with the share. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the raid as well, right at the beginning of the stream, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, my man. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. Red check. Thank you, V. Everything is up and going. Tech6610, welcome to the stream. What's up? What's up? K-Sean, welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. Thank you, Nick Force. Check out Nick Force on Blue Side. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you had a good stream. Tell everyone what you are streaming and how did it go, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Ryan says, Joe, guess what? The cold spell breaks for 4 days next week. Yes, it sure does. I saw that, Ryan. Hello, K-Sean. Thank you. We are good across the board. Chris Cummins, welcome to the stream. Boston time and Boston weather. Would you like to hear the Boston weather, everyone? I will give it to you as Retro Joe will bring it. Here in the Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, planet Earth, 19 degrees Fahrenheit, clear skies. Feels like 14 with the wind. Nick Force has played some Lufia, the Fortress of Doom. Let's go. I monitor Florida weather. I do, because I have friends in Florida, Ryan, including you. Tech says, I can't wait for 73 degrees by Monday. Yes. Not sure where you're at, Tech, but sounds like you're much further south than I am. Aaron Hughes, welcome to the stream. V, thank you for the like. Grant, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Let's get this going. Ancient Dungeon Plus, we're going to play 6A F2 A8. That is the seed that is on the board right there. Let's get ready to rumble in 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Yellow says, hello, can you do a British accent? I'm not good at accents, Yolo. I wish I was. I can do maybe like an Australian. Hello, mate. Or maybe that was more British. I don't know. I'm not really good at accents, unfortunately, because I really think they're funny when other people do them. So the people that can't do them, I wish I could do accents. I should maybe practice it. I think my brain just isn't wired for accents. I think that's what the deal is. I think what it is my brain is very technical. So you can't, something like an accent, I don't think you can really overthink. Otherwise it messes up. You got to kind of capture the essence of it. And I don't quite know what the essence is. I mean, I can picture it in my mind, but people that do impressions are really good too. Grant says, I'll check in on blue purple sides. You got to run? All right, dude. Good luck on the run. I would like to. Yeah. What's up, Jackie? What's up, Benjamin? Welcome to the stream. Upper Midwest. Oh, Upper Midwest. Okay, wow. Okay, so you're not really south. You're more west. You don't get a Keys room too often here, so this is a rarity. Let's take it out. Very good. Benjamin, thank you for the like. Justin Vogel, welcome. Grant, thank you as well. Ryan says Wednesday and Thursday of next week have highs of 75. Right now it's 46 downtown. Feels like 37. You are in northern Florida, Ryan, if I'm not mistaken. Did that room without even looking. I was looking at the chat. That's pretty crazy. Room 8, let's go. A fiver. Oh, all right. We're good. Oh, nice and smooth. Let's do it. Nice and smooth for the win. A 1. Northeast Florida on the coast by Georgia border. Okay, northeast. Oh, okay, northeast. Yeah. What's up, Joe? So Tallahassee in that area would be like the Gulf Coast, I think. If my geography memory serves me. Although I don't think Tallahassee is on the coast, or is it? On the shoreline. Nice, let's go. Panhandle. Oh, I just skipped the heart container, bro. Wow. Just got sucked into the door there. Wow. Okay. All right, panhandle near the Gulf. Well, we'll just pretend that we didn't get a heart container there, and I'll pretend I didn't make that mistake because that was a bummer mistake. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Oh, dude, another mistake. Oh, man. Wow. We are done. We're done. We are done. We missed the heart container, and then we got hit by a red bubble and went into the next room, and I had no other weapons, and that was out. Throw out the streamer with JoJo. Throw it out. All right, well, let's try it again. 13971D. 13971D. This should be a good one, right? Gigawatt says, "Good night, Joe. What the heck with not with what? Now what the heck with not with not with not with?" Wild says, "Haha, I knew you'd fail. That's why I was here." Is this Tronald or what? Is this Tronald? Don't have negative thoughts. Remember the items before you leave the room. I can't talk tonight. It's all good, V. It's all good. Okay, let's do this again. Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. We are going to do seed 13971D, and we're going to beat the seed 13971D. We're going to beat it. Let's start it in 3, 2, 1. All right, bad start. Bad start right off the bat. When you get hit by the fireball like that, that's a bad omen. Let's go. Welcome to the stream. Chinese person that I cannot read your name, I apologize. You know what? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me beat this room, and I want to say hello to you properly. I believe those are Chinese characters. I believe they are. But I would like to translate your name and try to pronounce it in the correct pronunciation. So I'm going to try to do that. This is my new thing. I'm going to try to pronounce... Takase Shikibu. Takase. Oh, is that Japanese or Chinese? That might be Japanese or Chinese. It is Japanese. I'm sorry, not Chinese. My mistake. It is Japanese, and it is Takase Shikibu. Takase Shikibu. I apologize. Takase, I said Chinese, but it's actually Japanese. I apologize. But welcome to the stream. See, I try to do something good and I mess it up, as usual. So Takase. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but Blue started buffering. Yep, it tends to do that. It tends to do that for some reason. Blue's been weird lately. So there's a Japanese character set that is more complex than the other ones. I don't know which Japanese characters set it is, but it looks more like Chinese characters, and that's where my confusion came from. I think it's Hiragani, the hero one. Hiragani, I think it's called, that is simpler. It has like simpler lines and the characters are much simpler. And then there's one, the more fancy one that looks like Chinese characters is the one that I get confused on. Gigawatt says, can I be the mod since V gives up? V doesn't give up. V does not give up. Blue side has been extremely limiting my reach for some reason. What did I do, Zuck? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Are you punishing me? What's up, Chris? You welcome to the stream. Did I do something wrong, Zucky? Come on, bro. We hung out at the pool party, remember? We hung out at the pool party and you invited me to all your houses. You said I could go to any one of your houses I wanted. Come on, I thought we were buds. Why you limit my reach so much? Good to see you, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Chris, I don't know if I've ever asked you, do you speak, are you Korean? I think, man, I don't remember if you told me what your ethnic background was. I think it's Korean, right? You might have told me at one point, but I forget. I apologize, brother. What's up, James Cabanas? Welcome to the stream. Zuck needs to... yeah, Zuck needs to do that, yeah. He's very, very invested in AI lately. I just saw a big announcement he made, and he made a big post on his Blue page. He said, a big announcement about AI. We're investing heavily in AI. Meta, what's it called? Meta compute, I think. Meta compute. Yes, Korean, but you don't speak it and you don't read it. Okay, all right, cool. James Cabanas, how's it going? Jerry Hollis with the share and like. Thank you. What's up, Marco? Thank you for the love. Welcome to the stream. So I did remember, Chris. I did remember it was Korean, yeah. Eddie Pence, what's up, my man? Welcome. Let's go. I can believe that almost all videos I see on there are AI. Yeah, but So there's a distinction, Joe, between so content creators are kind of taking the easy way out and just letting AI do all their work, content creation and posting and comment and description generation and all that stuff for them. So, and it results in like a lot of low quality content, and like they call it AI slop. That's a term. That's a term that's been thrown around, and it's a pretty good description. It's called AI slop. There's a lot of it, and that's just, you're seeing it so much. That's because the platform is not mitigating it and not taking it down. I think what the philosophy is, well, you can post whatever you want, even if it's not great. If people interact with it, then it's going to stay up there because the platform wants people to interact. So even if it's negative interaction, right? Even if it's people saying, this sucks, it's AI, blah, 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 and you get 1,000 comments of people saying, this sucks, it's AI, it's still people interacting with the post, right? So I think the philosophy is if people are interacting, then whatever. Rage it! What's up, PJ? What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Which to me is not great, but hey, man, that's the world we live in. What's up, Eddie? What's up? What's up? What's up, Edmar? I have a Hispanic last name, James says, but don't speak a lick of Spanish. The only Spanish I speak is what I learned on Sesame Street. Hey, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Ronald with the community sub. Thank you, Ronald. Dude, thank you so much, man. You've been very generous with the subs lately. I appreciate it. The subs help me out a lot. What languages do I speak? Chris asks. Well, I speak English. I know I definitely don't speak any other language fluently, but I know a little bit of Spanish. Like I know some vocabulary and I can put some of the grammar together. I know I can understand Arabic. Like I'd say if two people are speaking Arabic, specifically Lebanese Arabic dialect, I can probably pick up on, let's see, I'll be conservative, 30 to 40%. I can't really speak it because I can't put the grammar together well, and I'm not great on the pronunciation. So yeah, so that's about it. So languages, foreign languages aren't really my strong suit, or languages in general, I should say. I wish I did. Man, Ronald, you've given 135 subs to the channel, and that is just off the charts amazing. Thank you so much. There you go. Parry the Platypus 95 picked up the sub. Welcome to the sub fam. What a legend. He is, yes. What's up, Kenneth? What's up, Waynio? So, Spanish and English. Bostonian. Bostonian? That's a new one, Ronald. Nice one. Never heard that before. Yeah, the Boston accent slips out sometimes. We all know this. We all know this. Those of you who've been around for a while know the Boston accent slips out. If I'm tired or I'm stressed, which there was a pretty good amount of time where I was stressed and tired for a lot of streams, so the Boston accent was on full display. But I try not to let it slip out too much. You can maybe hear faint things of it if it slips out, but I try to have a professional broadcaster voice. I've been working on that over the past 7-8 years. I've been a streamer, so. Joe says, when people use AI to enhance their old photos, I wonder how long it will take before they realize Granny Gertrude has 6 fingers on one hand. You know what's funny, Joe? The finger and hand distortion. has kind of gone away with AI stuff. The models are getting much better. If I do say so myself, I'm pretty good at picking out AI stuff and videos. Pictures are harder because, you know, it's a static image. But as far as videos go, for example, I watch a lot of cat videos and tiger videos, like big cat videos. And there's some AI videos of tigers inside people's houses, you know, like kind of playing around like a domestic cat would. And you watch the video, you're like, wow, there's a huge tiger in this lady's house, and he's jumping around like playing with a cotton or like a ball of yarn or whatever. But the thing is, I mean, you can tell by the way the animal moves, it's not really natural. So AI videos of animals are pretty easy to pick out because their movements are not natural. Like cats like don't move in such quick ways as the video portrays it. So it's like it's really the movement that gives it away. The voices too, like AI voices don't sound natural, so that's one way you can tell. The graphic for your thumbnail is fire, Outer Space Base says. You love the cat videos? Yeah. I watch a lot of I really like cats are fascinating to me. Big cats, medium cats, and, you know, domestic cats. Fascinating animals. Outer Space Base says, when you suppress your Boston accent, you sound like a Muppet. Really? Oh, that's a new one. You sound like a Muppet? Like a Muppet baby? I suppress it all the time. This is me suppressing it. Joe says, I love those AI videos of the redneck granny trolling her granddaughter. Yeah, I know those. Good evening, Sean. Welcome to the stream. Ah, you beehead. Oh, you beehead. Come on, bro. Oh, no. Let's go. We got 50 stars from Justin Vogel. Rage it, he says. Let's go. Thank you for the stars, Justin. You've been very generous with me lately as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, but even when you suppress it, you sound like you're from Albany. Really? That's a new one, too. A lot of new revelations here on the stream today. Let's go. I hope not, Ronald. Ronald says, are we going to see you fall in room 254? That would be a bummer. That would be a bummer. I almost hope I fall. If I'm going to fall, I fall before that, because that is very depressing. That was heartbreaking, Ronald. That was heartbreaking. $141. Are we in for a shop soon? Oh, come on, dude. Don't get too close there, man. All right, so if this is a Gleeok, we might be dead. Okay. The bow? Interesting. Ronald says, it was as exciting as the old days. Bring out the insanity. I know. Isn't it crazy, man? Dewey Dunlop, welcome to the Thunderdome. Let's go. Love it. Good shot. Yeah, we're raging it. We're raging it. Let's see how well we do here. Ancient Dungeon Plus is a classic challenge game and an awesome stream, in my opinion. Would y'all like to see some Battlefield 6? Are we tired of the Ancient Dungeon? You want to see some Battlefield 6 and some Arc Raiders or what? How about some Fortnite? Let's go. And a key pickup. 2 keys. Nick Winfield with the like. Welcome in, Nick. Take it. Bam, let's go. When I say you sound like a Muppet, I mean you have the same kind of tenor as the voices of Sesame Street. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because they are professional voice actors nonetheless, right? So that's good. Oh, dude. Wow. Chris Hughes says, Joe, you have been sentenced to death by execution. What is your last supper? I will go with udon noodle soup with a clear broth with chicken and tofu with vegetables. What's up, Krista? Some Ultima RPG would be good for a change. Yeah, Ronald, yeah. Ultima RPG, huh? You know what the thing is with Ultima, Ronald? I figured it out. It's the precursor to Diablo. Did you like when I played Diablo, Ronald? We're doing a little bit better, V. Yeah, we're doing a little bit better. Room 60. I don't know how I feel about Ultima, Ronald. I'm not sure how I feel. I tested some of those that you sent me, and I don't know if it's my type of game. Just like Diablo wasn't really my type of game. It was okay. I don't know if I would really enjoy playing it. Underworld 2 is nothing like Diablo, Ronald says. Did you send me that one? I guess they're not exactly like Ultima, but Diablo, but they do have like the same. They do have like a similar play style, I guess. Outer Space Base says, when we were kids in the South, they were in our living room. We didn't know they had a regional accent. It was what we grew up with. Yes. You're talking about the Muppets? Yep. They're precursors to all RPGs, Ronald says. Well, I suppose so. I mean, they're very old. They're what, early 90s? They're early 90s. I think, right? From the DOS days. Yeah, it's pretty good, Chris, right? Udon noodles, clear broth, chicken, and like nice vegetables, nice big vegetable chunks. Like we'll do like carrots. Let's see, carrots, potatoes. Actually, do they do potatoes? What are the flat peas called? I don't think they're snow peas. What are the flat peas called that are usually in Asian dishes? Snap peas? What are they called? Capcom Zelda? What? Raging it, let's go. Adamami? What? Oh. Nobody cares what you say, Ronald Dewey Dunlop says, but I do love you. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. See, Ronald, you got love. You got love, you got bashed with love. Just like I do. I'm not sure, Ronald. I'm not sure. You might have to do some sleuthing. Oh, you b-head, dude. Be nice to Ronald. He's the man, and he's a legend. Krista, thank you for that share, by the way. I forgot to thank you for that. I think Dewey Dunlop is just messing with you. I don't think they're being malicious. Because of course, one of the rules of the Retro Joe stream is you're not allowed to be mean-spirited, malicious, or attack other people in the stream. That doesn't include me, though. You can attack me and be malicious to me all you want, because I am able to respond to you, and I have the ban hammer. So if you annoy me too much, then bye-bye. James says, already hard at work in your dungeon crawl. I see. Hello, good evening, and yar to you. V says, I have no clue what's going on either. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice, V? Ignorance is bliss. I love it. Dewey Dunlop says, you can't sleuth me, Ronald. I'm James Granger. Wow, look at you, man. Kudos to you for just coming out with it. I love it, man. That's my style. That's my style. Toronto is the only troll I like, Joe says. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, man. I think, yeah. Ronald says James Granger is my biggest fan. I love him too. See, we got the love going around in the chat. We got the love going around in the chat. James says, Joe obviously hasn't learned his lesson about spurning the Fae. No. Did I leave the Fae again? Did I? I did not notice. I did not notice, James. Let's go. What's Gara playing? Ooh, some bombs. Bomb pickup. Nice. All right. Let's be good here. Let's be good. We want to utilize our bombs. Just like that. Nice. Don't spur the Fae. Don't spurn the Fae. Spurn? Spur? Spurn? No! That was a good hit. There you go. There you go. Majora's Mask? No! I wanted to do that. Ronald with a gifted... Another gifted sub, Ronald? Let's go to James Granger. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Gara. You can play whatever you want. It's a joke. It's a joke, okay? Don't get mad at me. All right, let's go. Dos Ex? No, not really. Not really my style, Ronald. It's kind of like it's kind of a little bit too slow moving for me. I can see the appeal of it, but V says, I bought a rotisserie chicken and inhaled half of it. I was so hungry. Well, that's a good sign. Signed? Why did I say signed? Man, this is a tough room with these bubbles here. Alright, good. I do not want to lose my sword beam because we're probably going to have to deal with a Gleeok here. Either that or a triple... Let's go. Ooh, almost got him. Nice, let's go. The candle. Dose preferred. James says, Dose, preferred beer of the most interesting man in the world. That's right. Thomas Baker says, V loves inhaling meat. Chicken, Thomas. Ron says, here's something scary. I mailed a yearly premium for my wife's insurance. It never made it. Now I have $864 floating in La La Land. Wait a minute, Ronald. So you mailed it, and you mailed it, and how do you know it never made it? I guess the insurance company asked you where's the payment because we never got it, and you're like, I mailed it like a week ago or whatever, and you're like, wait, that's weird. I mailed it, you never received it, and let me guess, you had to mail another check, right? Oh no. Lost a sword beam. Oh, who's my Super Bowl pick? I put $98 on the Patriots money line. What does money line mean? Does that mean just like straight up win? Why $98? Why not 100? Oh, money line means like the over under, I think. Oh, I mean, I gotta pick the Patriots, right? I'm a New Englander. It's your preferred beer too, James? Are you one of the most interesting men in the world? I think I would put you at that. You're very interesting. Moneyline means yes, straight up win. 98 was all the money all I saved in my account. Oh, for your bet. What service? Oh, actually no. I was gonna ask what service you use, but I don't want to give them a free plug. No more free plugs on this page. I've given plenty of free plugs to many companies. No more. You can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Yes, and it never cleared the bank. Okay, so they never received it. That's weird. Yeah, but the check's made out to the insurance company, so no one else can cash it, right? And if the insurance company cashes it and they get a double payment, then it's on the books, so, you know, they're not allowed to do that, and they won't do that either. They'll give you a rebate, a refund. Corona with lime. Nice, Joe. All right. I just said I wouldn't give shout-outs to companies, but I guess that's not bad. Let's go. Oh, you b-head. Give me a heart. What's up, Tom Hacker? What's going on, dude? What's up, Chris Zog? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Ronald's over on purple today. Good hit. No more shout outs to companies outer space base, but I appreciate that. I've given a lot of plugs. No more. Free plugs too. Granted, I don't have a huge audience, but my words do go out to a number of people nonetheless, so, you know. You want me to plug your company? Let me know. Hit up the DMs and a cash offer. No, we're not giving a shout out to that company, Chris. No more shout outs. I'll promote other streamers. How about that? I want to make a t-shirt that says you b-head. Well, Jamie Groves has a b-head tattoo. Can you believe that? I'm still like floored by that. Still floored by that, Tom. You know about that? Jamie Groves got a b-head tattoo in honor of Retro Joe, in honor of your boy. That's just, he permanently marked himself with the b-head in honor of me and the channel and the fam and the Retro Joe fam. I can't believe it. I'm going to get a redo Joe tattoo? What do you mean redo? Oh, retro, you meant to say. Retro Joe tattoo. You get a retro Joe tattoo, Chris? I can't. That's going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah, retro Joe, yeah. I don't know, man. If multiple people get tattoos in my honor, I don't even know what to say about that. That's only like famous people. That happens to famous people. Chris Ogg with the 50-star drop. Thank you. Yes, Jamie. Can you believe that? Oh man, he's not. He's not. He's an awesome person, and he Jamie Groves, that is. He is just amazing. Just amazing, man. Tom says, now I have to get a Retro Joe tattoo as well. I'm trendy. Let's go, dude. Well, hey, anyone gets a Retro Joe tattoo, you're obligated to share it with all of us. At least you have to share it with me. I guess you don't have to share it with everyone. You have to share it with me, though. We do have a star party. Chris, you with a 2,000 star bomb. Thank you, Chris. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you very much, man. I think that completes the star party unless they upped it. Interview tomorrow. Chris Yu says, wish me luck. Good luck, brother. I'm wishing you the best, man. Chris Zog with a 2,500 bomb, dude. Let's go. Dude, wow. Chris Zog with a 2,500. Chris Yu with a 2,000 drop. Chris Zog before that with 50 stars. Justin Vogel with a 50 stars drop before that. Let's go. We're raging it. You guys are awesome. We got to beat this seed. We got to beat this seed now. Let's go. Jackie says, Joe, where were you when the Space Shuttle Challenger in Columbia blew up on January 28th of 86 and February 1st of 2003? It's a good question, Jackie. I don't remember either one, honestly. I don't remember either one. I was super young when the Challenger blew up. 2003? I guess I was delivering auto parts for the Columbia. Ronald with 100 bits. Thank you, Ronald. You were 4 months old in January 86? Wait, what? V says I was 4 months old. Wait, I mean 2 months. Hold on, V. Are you a November baby? Let's play I Make Money game. Blue ring, bro. Blue ring. Tom says, dude, I saw the Challenger smoke from my front lawn in Florida. I was 9. Whoa. Chris Dog says, I was in 6th grade, homesick from school in 86 when it blew up. I know, I forget. I forgot, V. I'm sorry. I am not good with remembering birthdays. I barely remember my own families. Seth with the like as well. Ronald says, I look terrible with Ancient Dungeon Plus loser tattoo? Dude, what? You were 4, Chris? Yeah. I wasn't thought of yet, Joe says, in 86, but in 2003, I was 14. Outer Space Base says, I was about to turn 6. I remember the Punky Brewster episode of the Challenger? I remember the Halloween episode of Punky Brewster. And I remember the episode when she got caught in a fridge. Kenneth with the like as well. Thank you, Kenneth. Ronald. I never remember birthdays. I don't know why. I never remember birthdays. I don't. It's nothing against the people I forget them. I just... My memory's good, just not with birthdays. Well, some things it does. Some things I don't remember. The fridge episode traumatized all of us. The Halloween episode traumatized me when I was a kid. Outer Space Space says my birthday was on Saturday. Outer Space Space's birthday. Yep. Happy birthday, bro. I got distracted by something. What did Ronald say? Dewey Dunlop says. I can't repeat it. It's not PG-13. Well, I guess it is PG-13, but not appropriate for a Retro Joe stream. Jackie says, my birthday is easy to remember. Kenneth says there's 2,500 stars. Yes, Chris Zog dropped 2,500 stars, and then Chris Yu before that dropped 2,000. Is that what you're referring to, Kenneth? Super generous of both of them. You have goldfish memory? I have a pretty good memory, just like not with certain things. So I don't want to say birthdays aren't important to me because it obviously is the day you were born. So if you didn't have a birthday, you wouldn't be here. So it's not that they're not important. I don't know. Why do we need a special day? You know, you're special. You're special every day. And I always tell people my birthday was 29 years ago in November, so. Oh, you bee-head, dude. That's a bad. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we raged it. We raged it. Okay, let's go. Tom says, dude, I'll learn a bass line. 3 days later, gone. I know, Tom. It's tough to remember bass lines if you don't play them constantly. I can't remember your birthday, Kenneth, no. James says, where were you when Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in a single game while playing for the Polk High School Panthers in the city championship game versus Andrew Johnson High School, including the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds against his old nemesis, Spare Tire Dixon? That whole thing is so 80s. Like, obviously, it might have been 90s, actually, when that episode came out. Was it 90s or 80s? Probably 90s. But that whole description is so, like, 90s, late 80s, 90s. It's just... I saw a picture of the quarterback for the Patriots when the Patriots lost against the Bears in 1986. Speaking of, I think it was 1986, that famous game. And I forget the guy's name. It was... I forget the Patriots quarterback's name in 1986 when they lost to the Bears. It was like a very famous loss. But I looked at a picture of him and all I could think of to myself was, wow, that is so 80s. So 80s. Quarterbacks were not as refined as they are these days. I don't remember your birthday, Jackie. I'm sorry. Tom says, I was the wide receiver for Al Bundy's winning team. Let's go. Cajun's here. What's up? What's up? Nursey G is here as well. Welcome in, Nursey G and Cajun. Good to see you. Good to see you. I think of a B-Day being a big day for my parents. Actually, that's a good point, Outer Space Base. So I really only care to celebrate with them. That's a really good point. I didn't even really think of it that way, but it is a big day for your parents for sure. That is one of the most important things, right? Tony Eason. Yes, thank you, Tom. So if you look up a picture of him, you may think to yourself, wow, that's 80s. Wow, that's 80s. That's what I said. What's shaking? Bacon? Good one. Good one. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I just thought to myself, I'm like, wow, quarterbacks have become much more refined. I mean, it's just like the look he's giving, like the pose, like, I don't know. Things were much different in the 80s. What's up, Tony? James says, if you know Mickey Mouse's date of birth, you know mine too. Not the same year, of course. Of course. What's up, Gara? How was Majora's Mask? How was Majora's Mask? By the way, that's one of the games I'm thinking of streaming next. Or at some point. Eventually, as they say. Tom says, is Boston crazy right now with the Super Bowl and everything? Not yet. But I did hear on the radio today that there's going to be an increased police presence at college campuses and places like bars and places like that over the weekend. That's what I heard on the news today. But yeah, no one's going crazy yet. Shocker, yeah. Gar says, good. Majora's Mask went well. Did side quest stuff today to get a few masks out of the way. Tomorrow I start the water dungeon. Outer Space Base says, I feel like all football players used to be kind of fat, like not lean at all. Yeah, and like maybe like baseball players too. Well, I think baseball players went through a period of being that way. Maybe, yeah, maybe way back in the day. Gyra says you should stream it, referring to Majora's Mask, the PC port version. I can even send you my texture pack for it. Keeps the original N64 look, but upscales everything to a higher resolution textures. So I have the 3DS version. Is it better than the 3DS version? Or like notably better? Or noticeably better, I should say. The 3DS version looks great. What's up? Welcome back, Ronald. Chris says, Boston doesn't even care, LOL. The damn Patriots have so many wins. This is just another game to them. I mean, you could maybe make that case, Chris. You could make that case. Although I will say they do care. We definitely need that. I mean, I don't think they go... I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not sure because I'm not really into the party scene in Boston, so I don't know how it is now. Fenway? Yep, I've seen Fenway. Oh, are you talking to Ronald? Tom says, I really want to come up there for St. Patty's Day or Dropkicks Murphy's show. Go to Fenway. I do want to go to Boston. Boston's great. Even I say that even as a native here and as someone who's been to Boston a million times, I still like it. It's a nice city. It's not too big. Has a lot of stuff, a lot of history, a lot of museums, schools. It's a good city. It's a good city. It's clean for the most part. Born and raised. Gareth says 3DS version has some not so pleasant changes in my opinion, but the thing is with the PC port you can apply 3DS textures if you want. It'll still play like the N64 original. So Gara, what you're saying is the 3DS version has some negative things, like some bad things as compared to the N64 version. So you're saying because for Ocarina of Time, I think the 3DS version is considered like better, or not better, but there's some like quality of life improvements in the 3DS version. So Majora's Mask 3DS version is not great. I mean, I would like to do the PC port. Yeah. A lot of history in Boston. Yeah, that's one of the coolest parts, right? You know, all the years I was born and raised here, I have never been on one of the historical tours. Like, I think it's called the Freedom Trail. I've never been on it, which is kind of a shame. Oh, you b-head, dude. No. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice. Minimal damage there. Minimal damage. You haven't either, Nursey G? Yeah. What's up, Kevin Wirtz? Welcome to the stream. Dewey Dunlop says, I'm assuming nobody will still do God of War for me. What's the fruit? And it's not your fault? Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say, James? God of War is good. I don't know. I don't know. Do I know when Earth Day is? Jackie says. No, I forget when it is, but that's your birthday, right? I forget when Earth Day is. Earth Day's good. That's a holiday I'm all about. Tom says, I figure a hometown Dropkick Murphy show would be awesome. I bet they bring it harder at home. So I just saw Dropkick Murphy's. Dropkick Murphy. With no effects a couple years ago, or last year, a couple years ago, I guess so, in Brockton, Massachusetts, not in Boston, at Campanelli Stadium. There's a AAA league, is it AAA league? Baseball stadium in Brockton, Massachusetts called Campanelli Stadium, and they played there. It was actually a really good show. Dropkick was okay. I'm not a huge fan of Dropkick. They're okay. But No Effects was really good. They played amazingly, like really good. Like didn't miss a note. And I've seen No Effects at least one other time, maybe two other times. And they're really not known to like play really well at their shows. They usually like are a little bit sloppy, but they played really well. I was kind of like blown away almost. I know that might be a little bit. No! Do I key this room or what? No, let's do it. No! Oh. All right, we got it. We got it. GG's, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Kevin. All the monuments for the Revolutionary War would be amazing. Yeah, the Freedom Trail, right. Agara says, some gameplay changes that are negative to me. Graphically, it's better. Okay, all right, yeah. James says, Retro Joe is one of the select few elite who knows how much a woodchuck chucks if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Yes, I do. I do know. I don't, Kenneth, not yet, but I'm planning on starting to stream there. Tom says, I'm still campaigning for you to come to Denver to see Sublime at Red Rocks on 420 weekend. Dude, it's what's his name? Jacob, right? Jacob's going to be playing. Dude, I would love to, man. I would absolutely love to. Jacob sounds really good now. That's Bradley's son. Really good. I'm impressed how far he's come. Come on, give me a life drop, please. Nothing? Oh boy. Get it. Let's go, Cajun. Joe says, I've been to the Brockton Fair back in 08. That was awesome. Like, ever go to a carnival beep before? It's mind-blowing. Yeah, I have. Marshfield Fair. Kind of sloppy there, I know, Ronald. Yeah, a little bit. Tom says, I'm Irish by descent. I have to love Dropkick and Flogging Molly. Yeah, I don't really know Flogging Molly that well, but there we go. Good. Get out the, I guess, bombs here. No, not good. I need a life drop. Let's see, can we grab a life drop? Nothing. Okay. The USS Constitution, yeah. It's there. Old Ironsides. I forget where that is, though. Can we grab a ferry drop or what? Can we grab a ferry drop, please? Oh, it's in Charlestown. Yeah, okay. Old Ironsides. Yeah, mind altered, yeah. There we go, ferry drop, let's go. The bones are their money, yeah. They're moneying me, all right. Oh, dude, right into it. Elevated, that's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. Tom says lead singer Flogging has a full head of gray hair now. That's crazy. It's normal for locals to miss out on everything in their home state or city has to offer. Yep. All right, let's go. All right. So we're not going to get anything out of these because we have no bombs, which is a kind of a bummer. Well, don't get hit by him, Joe. Ay, ay, ay. Chase the keys. Chase the keys. Nursey G says, Joe, you know Sublime just played at the Levitate Festival at the Marshfield Fairgrounds, I think, last year. No way. And I missed it? Last year was a rough year for me. Maybe that's why I wasn't really in a going to show kind of mood. But that sucks that I missed that. Oh, come on, dude. No! Alright, life drop's good. Halfway there, Ronald. What's up, James Alanis? Let's see. Ronald says you'll find as you get older you start missing more and more. Yeah, I mean, that's something I would have definitely went to. Oh, B-head, dude. Let's just go. That was a waste. All right. 10 stars from Chris Yu. What's your favorite cover song to play? All we play is cover songs. You asked me that question before, Chris, and I couldn't really come up with an answer. You know what? I like playing Pink Floyd songs. We do a bunch of Pink Floyd songs in my band, and those are really good because they're fairly easy on bass, and they sound so good. Because the guitarist in the band is amazing. Shout out Ed. And he nails all the Pink Floyd solos, guitar solos, like note for note, and he's amazing. And to be back up on that on the bass is killer. So probably Pink Floyd because it's easy and it sounds great. I don't know which song. Maybe Time. Oh no, we're gonna get smoked in this room, aren't we? The only reason why I keep taking these guys out and not using the key is because I kind of want a life drop, and these guys are pretty good at dropping fairies, so that's what I'm hoping for. But we might get smoked. Ronald says you should do a bass cover of Cure of Pain. For pain. Of Cure for Pain. Not sure what that is. 2 hours later, Jay Gibson says, "Have a cigar." That's a great song. We don't play that song, but it's a great song. Well, we have no potion, and well, maybe we'll get a Goma if we go down. That's the best case scenario there. Flee or less Claypool? Flee is my answer to that. Nope, we're gonna get this. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Rough. All right, 8A, B7. OF. 8A, 8A, B7, 8A, B7, OF. 3, 2, 1. They're super fast, yeah. Oh, bad omen to start it off. Thank you, Tony. That was my second try. That was my second run. I'm trying again, Ronald. Breaking out the OF seed. Can't hang out in the doorway there. All right, let's go. Almost made it, actually. Close. Let's go. Mason Dante, welcome to the stream. What's up, Arian? Hopefully we get a 1-drop blue ring white sword. That would be great. Mascon Dante. Sorry, not Mason Dante. Sorry about that. Ronald says, I'm going to pass on this one. Go to Netflix and chill with the wife. There you go, Ronald. See you tomorrow. All right, brother. Sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging. Thank you for those gifteds. Appreciate that very much, Ronald. And the bits as well. Let's go. Milk the ranch girl? What? Dude. What? Huh. So random. Is that like... Tony says, do you have a recording with the first quest, Ancient Dungeon? Do I have a recording of it? You mean when I first beat it? I don't. Do I? No, I don't. I don't think. How many floors do you have to travel to win? Red says 255. Let's go. This is the third run, Arian. First run, I unalived on room 4. Was it? Second run, 140. What was it? 144? Or was it 160? Yeah, the molas, the centipedes were crazy. Yeah, they were crazy. I slopped it in some of the rooms, so that was a rough go. Excuse me. Oh, was it 150 red? Yeah, okay, it was 150. So I was like basically halfway there. More than halfway there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Have to go back and take a look. I put it out of my memory already, James. I was right, Jackie? Earth Day? Yep. And what is the date of Earth Day? You don't have to say the year, of course. The first quest of Ancient Dungeon? Ancient Dungeon regular? I don't think I can bring myself to play it, Tony. I just don't think I can do it. Maybe someday. I put it out of my memory already. Oh, I know what it was. I remember what happened. Was it room 4 or room 7 or something like that? What happened is first of all, I beat I was it a boss? A heart container appeared and I went into the next room without getting it, so that kind of bummed me out right off the bat. And then like the next room, I hit a red bubble, lost my sword permanently, and then went into another room and couldn't, and I had to unalive because there was nothing I could do. April 22nd, that's what it is, yep. Let's go. Dude, the Tektites are killing me today. Mascodante, that is true. That's what that does what it sounds like. That's Let's try to beat this scene. Let's try to beat this scene. I'm feeling good. Let's go. Electric pickle? Yeah. Electric Pickle's good. Mystic corrupted your Chakara? No way. Never. Mystic would never do that. She's a good girl. Double fairy. Double rainbow. Bam, baby. Let's go. Smoked. I'm shunning the fairy. Sorry. James says, gotta go home and do taxes. Yay! Taxes. Taxes. I found out that Florida does not have an income tax. State income tax. Neither does New Hampshire. But Massachusetts sure does. What are my plans for the Super Bowl, Brian says? I will be streaming Sunday Night Zelda. I'll be right here. Jay Gibson says, Electric Pickles? What the? Massachusetts, Joe says. Yep. Raging it, let's go. You did yours on Monday, Cajun? How'd you make out? Good? Some people get pretty decent money back. I never really do. Nursey G says, listen, I live in Pennsylvania. You lived in Pennsylvania for 11 years. Taxes were just as bad there. Really? They were? I'm sure, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, they get you. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with Pennsylvania, but... Let's go. Is AD without the plus not fun? Arian says. Well, not that it's not fun. It's just a lot easier. And I after doing the challenge of this, after doing the challenge of AD plus, I shouldn't say it's not fun. It's just the challenge isn't there for me, and it's just. I don't know. I like to do the plus version because it's more of a challenge. That's all. That's really what it comes down to. It's like playing a super difficult game and then playing a super easy one. Like I said, I don't want to say it's not fun or boring. It's just the challenge factor isn't there, and I just feel like the stream wouldn't be as entertaining, I guess. But I would do a lot better, so maybe it would be entertaining. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Gara says, better than VA right now, or our new governor is terrible, Gara says. The amount of taxes they are imposing is ridiculous. Man, the taxes are just everywhere. Mercy G says PA's worse than Massachusetts, huh? Wow. Yeah. Death and taxes? Isn't that what Benjamin Franklin said? That was Benjamin Franklin, right? I'm gonna watch the alternative halftime show, Outer Space Base says. Chris says, I pray to the Zelda gods up above that they bless thee with a white sword. Thank you very much, Chris. Please deliver, Zelda gods. The goddess of Hyrule. Isn't that? Goddess of Hyrule? You're getting a dog walking tax? What? You know what I heard actually? In I think it was California, they're proposing a tax on driving outside of the city. So like, this is like I don't know if this is a theoretical thing or someone proposed. They're like, if you leave the city for more than like a half hour or something like that, they're going to charge you per mile. And people are saying, well, don't you already charge us tax on gas? So, like, the more we drive, the more we get charged on gas. So, I don't know. Kind of crazy. Mascondante is looking for the... I know it's not a swear. On an almond? Yeah. Almond milk. Yeah. I heard those nut milks really aren't that good. Gara says, no, it's an actual proposition in California. I read about that too. So it is. It is true. Okay. Yeah. I mean, is it the case, Gara, where someday, 50 years from now, people are going to say, wow, People were crazy back then. They didn't even have a tax to drive outside the city. You know? Just like we look at the 1800s and say, wow, they didn't have this. Or they didn't have that. Crazy. If the current generation doesn't know anything better, then what can you say? Outer Space Base says, I drink nut milk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it's like bad for you or whatever, but 10 stars from Chris Yu. What kind of car do you drive? A sedan? Chris Yu says. Should I really say what kind of car I drive to the entire internet, Chris? Do you think that's wise? And what color and everything? And where I park it? You're pumped for when I do Majora's Mask? All right, James. All right. Hey, people have been asking for it. You know what else people have been asking for too is Minish Cap, which is actually a really cool looking game. I'm excited to play that. Again, those two games, Majora's Mask and Minish Cap, is going to require some prep. So we'll have to prep for those. We should just do it, right? We should just do it. We're raging the streams lately, so... Breath of Fire 3, I know, Chris. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I think I'm going to take a break from RPGs. After I finish Legend of Dragoon. Because Legend of Dragoon was quite the long RPG. So it's going to be 50 hours plus. Just do it, James says. Let's go, dude. Sorry about that, everyone. I should have muted my mic for that. "33 text messages. What is going on?" Bro, what is going on? Group chats are wild right now. The group chats are off the chain, bro. Would you play Minish Cap on emulator? Arian says Minish Cap is available on Switch Online, so I think I'd just play it on my Switch. So technically, yes, emulated. Let's go! Who said wand at the beginning? Was that you, Chris? Who said wand at the beginning? I forget who said it. You couldn't see it because my face cam was there, but that's what I just picked up as the wand. This is looking like a good seed right here. Let's go. There it is. Who said it? Who said it? He says, I had some kind of weird text and I think I got shot down. I hope it did. I can't remember what it is. Yeah. Let's go. Wand hype is right. And was it you, James Alanis? Dude, there it is. There it is. You put the blessing on the stream. You put the blessing on the stream. The Hyrule Hylian gods have blessed the stream with the wand hype. Let's go. This is going to be it, everyone. We're going to beat this seed. I have a feeling. We're going to beat this seed. Let's go. Mascon Dante says, I've been considering playing Spirit Tracks. It's definitely different, but looks like it could be fun. People poo-poo that one, but I'd like to keep an open mind and say it might be fun. People make fun of that one. The blue Lamolars won't be that bad because I have the wand now, so we get to do a range attack on them, so that it won't be that bad. I know, wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah, that would be just my luck. I said we're going to beat this seed, and then I would die in the next room. I mean, it's not like it hasn't happened before. There's a key. Let's go. All right, this is good. This is looking good. This is looking good. V says I did not enjoy Spirit Tracks. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to try it. I'd like to try it. Shout out to Betty for making homemade rice pilaf and steak. Let's go. Let's go, Betty. GG's. That's what's up. That's what's up, Betty. Oh, you b-head, dude. Chris is railing against Spirit Tracks. Yeah, that's what people say. Phantom Hourglass was good, but Spirit Tracks was meh at best, Gara says. I guess that's the prevailing opinion. I'd like to try it. Nice rod, Gigawatt says. You know it, Gigawatt, you know it. $77, we're getting back up there now. Phantom was great, Outer Space Base says. All right, all right, all right. I really would like to keep an open mind. No hit Gleok. GG's. Let's go. Rupees everywhere. Big shield hype. Let's go. Ronald's missing out. I know. I told him. No Netflix and chill with the wife. Just kidding. You get a Netflix and chill with the wife. Oh, raging it, raging it. B says, I will finish Tears of the Kingdom as the famous Retro Joe says eventually. Yeah, I want to do Tears of the Kingdom too. People say that here and there, people say Breath of the Wild was better. But I don't know. I'd like to see. Rupees again with the drops. Let's go. Skip the Netflix and go right to the chill. Yeah, it's a long day, Gary. You gotta chill, you know? You gotta chill. I agree. All right, let's see what we get here. Derek says professional mode is turned on. How do I send stars? Dude, what? Professional mode is turned on, Derek says. What's up, Derek? You should be able to... There should be a star icon right next to the... Well, are you on mobile or desktop or... Did they fix it, Derek? There's nothing good on Netflix? Good to see you, man. There should be a star next to the chat. Next to the chat entrance box. Does the one sword double strike work on the likes? The ones with the big ears? That's the Pole's voice. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Star icon, no star icon on comment tab. Text 6610 says I don't get Sheriff's County. No star icon on comment tab. Pole's voice. Yeah, Arian. It should be there, Derek. It should be there. What if you click on... Is there a sub badge there? Is there a sub badge there? Cajun says their star icon is on PC or a desktop. Or are you asking, is there one on the computer, on the desktop? Did they get back to you, Derek? By the way, when you put that ticket in? Cajun says, I'm on desktop and I see it. Okay, good. Derek was having an issue with stars. It looks like it's just your... It looks like most people are all set with the stars, Derek. I think it's just your account. So hopefully they get back to you about that if they haven't already. They did not. So that's... Yeah, that's... Oh, well, at least the ticket's in there. And I think you said, Derek, that you couldn't see it on desktop still, right? You couldn't see it on there? No, I meant the star donation icon on the chat. Cajun says there is one there on mobile as well, Cajun. Can everyone in the blue chat just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you see a star donation icon next to the chat entry text bar? Actually, well, whatever. Like, yeah, just say if I guess I guess whatever. If it's not there, say it's not. If it is, say it is. But I just like to see if everyone can see it. Bill says yes. No, you're good. You're good. Derek says, I'm walking to my office on my desktop now to check. Okay, Derek, cool. So, Bill, it's there. I just want to see if it's just Derek. I think it is just Derek for some reason. Chris says it's there. Bill says it's there. Cajun says it's there. On desktop, at least. Frankie, what's up? Chris, thank you for the like as well. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky one. It's on the phone too, Chad. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. No way, dude. He got stuck? Oh, let's go! This is a weird room for these. Wow, that was a weird room. Oh, boy. Nice hit. Is it missing from anyone else's? So, Mascontante says, I recently picked up an Bernick RGDS, so I've been exploring 3D 3DS games. Oh, is that a third-party DS 3DS console? I've never heard of that, actually. 3DS games are awesome. They really are. Actually, Mascondante says, what got me interested in hearing was hearing Realm Overworld for Spirit Tracks on Spotify. That song was a banger, so I looked up the game. Okay, so it was the music that brought you to it, yeah. You know what's interesting, Mascondante, is what got me into streaming and back into retro stuff was music as well. So something popped up. I think it was Apple Music at the time that I was listening to. Something popped up. It was like an album of like all like 8-bit inspired music, and then that got me back into retro games, which I was away from for a while. And then that got me, and then because of that, stuff started popping up on my social media feeds, and streams and retro streams and things like that. And then I started to get into it, and then I became a streamer. So that was like 8 or 9 years ago, which is crazy. What's up, Alpha Nightwolf? Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to start calling you Alpha. Derek says, no star icon on my desktop comment tab. Jeez, Derek. Yeah, that's weird, man. That's weird. I guess we just have to wait till they get back to you, which is kind of a bummer, but... There are alternative ways. Check the Discord channel live tip cup if you're interested. My day is awesome, man. How about yourself? How about yourself, man? V says, my star disappeared on FB for like a month, but it's back now. Yeah, and it came back without you even saying anything, right, V? Without you putting a ticket in for FB or anything. Yeah, that's what I was telling, that's what I said to Derek, too. That sometimes it disappears for people, then comes back. Mascodani says, yeah, Ann Bernick makes third-party consoles. They're budget-friendly. The OS leaves something to be desired, but there's very, very active development community that makes custom OSs, operating systems, that bring a lot of new features and push the hardware to the limit, since Ann Bernick does have a habit of just giving their hardware just barely enough horsepower to run the game smoothly. Yeah, and you know who else does that? Nintendo. Well, that's cool. I'm glad it's a company that keeps up with their systems and maintains their hardware and their software as well. It's always good. There it is. Let's go. All right, 120. Probably should have bombed, but we'll save our bombs. Let's go. Oh, okay, don't need them. Whew. Ah, you b-head, dude. Yeah, this is not the room we wanted to do that in. Let's see. Okay, all right. No biggie. Let's go. Take that. Come on, fairy drop, please, fairy drop, please. I'm gonna go down here, nothing. All right, it's gonna be, yo! No, I don't want that. Oh, what a bad drop, though. What a bad drop. Yeah, dude. Come on, we need a fairy drop badly. What's up, Ryan? Welcome back. 3 years, Arian? Really? What is it? 1,094? Wow. plenty of rupees. We need a fairy, Kevin. Let's go. Let's go. We need it. We need it. Fairy drop. Let's go. There it is. There it is. Another fairy drop. We need it. We need it. 127. 127. 127. Let's go. There it is. There it is. Nice. Nice. More rupees. 120. Let's see. Let's see a shop. Let's see a shop. Yes, fairies in the chat help. Money run, money run. Let's go. Arian says, yeah, I think 2024 is a leap year, so 3 years is 1,096 instead of 195. 1,095, I think either way, 3 years is crazy. Feels like the other day. Isn't it crazy, Arian? I can't believe how long I've been doing this, too. Blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. We've been through a lot. Just eating dinner? There you go, bro. There you go. What's for dinner? Nintendo does seem to be the last mainstream console maker that still keeps the hardware lean, forcing developers to come up with creative ways to make their games look nice while still running well, Mascantante says. Yeah, so... Yeah. Still good games. Still good games, and if you've seen Breath of the Wild and Tears, the Switch 2 editions, I mean, they look good. They look good. You know, there's really, I mean, they still look good, but yeah, they do lag behind on their hardware specs. And again, you know, hardware specs don't make good games. You know, it's just not all hardware specs. You know, you got to make a good game, regardless of what the hardware specs are. But at the same time, you know, you are forcing developers to be a little bit more frugal with their processing. So, but I always say, just because you have good hardware specs doesn't mean you have good games. Oh yeah, the wand's great. The only problem with the wand, though, is it doesn't affect all enemies. So you gotta kind of... So we got 4 bombs. We don't want to waste them. All right, we're gonna go down, see what happens here. Something good. Let's go. White sword, blue ring. White sword, blue ring. I'll take a heart. Nice pickups. Let's go. All right, out of all those, we got 1 rupee and a $5 for the room. So Alpha says, Joe, have you ever been with someone and said, 18 plus stream, bro? Oh, man. I mean, the answer's no, but I'm not opposed to it. Let's go. Drop the hammer in the house. What is up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. It is an honor. Mike Bell, good evening to you, brother. Welcome in. There's a background story about that. Oh, Breehead, dude, let's go. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Drop the Hammer. Appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, you B-head, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Good on the rupee drops here. Good on the rupee drops. All right, let's go. We're raging it. We're raging it. My door is still fine, but I need the cash. $150. Let's go. 149. Oh, you B-head, dude. You B-head big time. Love it. Been a great day. Drop the Hammer said, I just need to get out of Walmart. Yeah, I've said that before, man. Don't want to spend too much time there. It wears on you. Am I going to finish this dungeon tonight? Jason Crowley, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. I am hoping so, Chris. I'm hoping so. This is my 3rd attempt tonight. We're doing all right. 150. Just can't be too sloppy. Can't get stuck in a room with a collection of whiz robes. All right, no fairy drop. Let's go. All right. All right, good, good. One at a time. Take out one at a time. Nice, let's go. Nice pickup too. Derek says, comment with a sticker? Is that it? What is this crap? This is BS. What comment with a sticker, dude? Mike Bell says, Joe, say a prayer. My brother has 3 kids and is married, and my mom called and said he was in the hospital because he OD'd. She thinks she's gonna make it, but he is not totally out of the woods yet. Dear Lord, please protect Mike's brother. Make him come out of his ailment and recover completely and go back to his family. Amen. There you go, brother. He's going to be fine, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. You're welcome, Mike. This is for you, brother. This is for your bro. Let's go. Let's go, man. Iron says, what was the background to when everyone kept telling you to cast float in all kinds of games, even though the spell was related to FF? Yes. Oh, man. You're bringing the float war up, Aryan? You've been around for that, dude. That was like 4 years ago. Man, does anyone in the chat remember that? Besides Aryan, I'm sure people do. Cast float, Joe. So basically, in Final Fantasy IV, there's some caves. There's 2 caves that have a floor, like a floor that damages you if you don't cast float. And every time you go to a new floor in the cave, like a new level of the dungeon of the cave, your float spell wears off. So every time I go to a new floor or a new level in the cave, my float spell would wear off and I would forget to cast it again and I would get damaged and I would go, dude, I forgot to cast float. And then everyone started giving me a hard time because every time I went to a new level, I forget to cast float, and then I started walking and I got damaged. So that is the lore of the float spell. Quite the lore that it is. So then everyone started giving me a hard time and I never heard the end of it. But I love it. I love it. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. That was stupid. Waste of bomb. Or was it? Or was it a waste of bomb? Or was it? Oh, dude, let's go. You reported it again, Derek. Keep reporting it, dude. I'm going to send another message to tech support on your behalf and tell them that you submitted a ticket. I'll send you a screenshot when I get to it, man. That is a bummer. I hope you're not out too much money. But like V says, her stars disappeared too and they came back after a month. How long has the star icon been gone? I think you said it was about a month, and that was about a month ago, maybe? Or a few weeks ago? Oh, you b-head, dude. I know, they do. They love me, man. They give me a hard time all the time. The Flow crew hasn't been around too much, but they pop in every now and then. Some of them lurk. We love you, lurkers. Let's go. Masconati says, I've been practically breakdancing on this bed trying to get comfortable. 40 hit hard. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully you can. Hopefully you can. Sucks not being able to get comfortable. You are part of it, Chris. You are, yes. You are part of it. There's a bunch of people that are part of it. It's just some of the characters either lurk or have not been around for a little bit, but they pop in every now and then. Like I said, yeah, Chris, you're part of it. You were there. Many of you were there. Let's go. That I believe was about 4 years ago that happened. That's nuts. Give me a fairy. 168. Let's go. No! Alright, I don't know why I freaked out there. We're good. Gonna go down. Let's see, another Petra probably. Yep. Oh no. Oh no! Come on, fairy drop, please. All right, heart's good, heart's good. Four on top, let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Barring any kind of horrible room, we're still in good shape. Blue ring would be pretty crucial here. Blue ring or a potion. Is it the same boss from the Water Temple and Link to the Past? You know what? That's an interesting question, Cajun. You know what? Probably modeled after it, or the Link to the Past boss was modeled after it. I never really even thought of that, Cajun. That's an interesting question. What's up, William Sita? Welcome to the stream. 1,044 days. Thank you very much, William. Yeah, similar. Yeah, same attack. The expanding eyeballs. Yep. smoked. Let's go. Love it, love it. 180. 180. I think I'm going to hold on to my bombs. We don't really need to farm for anything at this point. Fairy would be nice. Bless the stream with a fairy. Nothing. Okay. Love it. Ooh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Don't panic here, Jojo. Don't panic. Gigawatt says, Modern Tyler says this game looks too easy. Modern Tyler, I challenge you. Retro Joe challenges you to a game of Ancient Dungeon Plus, and I would like you to report back to me on how easy it is. Give me an easy quotient of 1 to 10. 1 being the easiest game you've ever played, or 10 being extremely difficult. I'm going to give it a 9. Actually, for me as a Zelda pro, I'll give it an 8. But for the common person, I would say it's almost a 10. This is the plus version, by the way, so it's the harder version. There's a regular and then a plus. You unlock the plus by beating the regular, like most games. Oh, you B-head big time. You B-head big time. You said it looks like a 3, huh? Well, you got to try it, Modern Tyler, and get back to me on that one. That's the only way to find out, right? Looks can be deceiving. You're just seeing a professional play it, so... I make it look easy. Derek says, how many live streams do you estimate you have completed? Over 1,000, Derek. Over 1,000. There's almost 700 on YouTube right now, and I started YouTube only a couple years ago, and I've been streaming for 8 years, so well over 1,000. Let's just say 2,000 plus. Has to be. Has to be. I'm just gonna say 2,000, just as an estimate, but it could be way more. Outer Space Base says, trust me, these are way harder than they look. Yep. Outer Space Base says, you don't even panic over the Wizrobes. I turn into a whiny biatch. Yeah, it's when the room is filled with the Wizrobes, you may see me panic. Well, I don't really panic much anymore, but a room full of Wizrobes, of 7 or 8 Wizrobes, then you're kind of like in trouble, but I would say 2,500 streams to be fair. I was just talking about this with Marv, actually, and I was listening to a podcast, like a professional podcast, and they were celebrating their 2,000th episode, their 2,000th episode, and I thought to myself, wait a minute. I have done at least 2,000 episodes of my stream, so it has to be even more than that, I guess. And I'm like, that is crazy. I have done as many broadcasts as a professional podcast broadcaster, and I have to give myself credit for that. Let's go. V says, good night. I need sleeps. All right, good night. What do the blue clouds do? The blue bubbles, Derek, they give you back your sword. The red ones take it away permanently, and the blue ones give it back. Another boss, huh? We're going to go down, too. It's going to be another Petra. Hopefully we don't get a difficult room. There's a heart container. Let's go. Nice, a lot of hearts, a lot of hearts. Another Petra. Oh no. It's like a 2-heart hit every time he hits me. Oh, dude, we need a fairy though. We need a fairy. Let's go. Give me white sword, blue ring. Let's go, dude. I called it. I called it, bro. Let's go. I called it as I said it. As I said it. Ah, if you could invite any gamer of all time, who would you invite to my stream? Angry video game nerd. AVGN. Drew Brees is the new Giants manager? Really? This is nuts with the blue ring call. If we get a potion... This is it, everyone. This is it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's show Modern Tyler how it's done. And then we must challenge Modern Tyler to a match. By the way, we do versus mode on this. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we grab that, I guess. Yeah. We automatically get that, though, later. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Cajun says, no, Joe, no. What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no, Cajun? You mean I was getting destroyed there? Is that why? James Rolfe, which is Angry Video Game Nerd, does live up north. I'm not sure, actually. Is it Ohio or Michigan or something? Saints GM. Oh, Saints GM. Like, no on Saints GM. You don't want that? Is that what you're saying no to, Cajun? Dude, this is a rough one. I'm gonna key this room if the knights would get out of my way. Oh, bro. All right, decent. I said Giants. Oh, I'm not supposed to say it. Just had a 20-minute Tetris Effect Connected battle. Whoa, Kevin, that would be mentally draining for sure. That game is tough, man. All right, let's deal with him. I think it's 7 hits with the wood sword for these guys. I want to conserve my bombs. That's why I'm not going with the bomb attack. We need a fairy drop, though. Alright, heart works, I guess. Ooh, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't want to miss that. Don't want to miss that. Oh, don't want to do that either. All right. Philip Howard, Derek says. Oh, bro. Bro, let's go. Don't mess this up, Jojo. Come on, 207. There's a key drop. Let's go. He's from Philadelphia, but I don't know where he lives. Okay, he's from Philadelphia. Okay, all right. Ooh, rough room. Break out the bombs for this one. Alright, that's decent. Oh no! Alright, that's decent. Pick up that heart. We're good. Went through all my bombs, but not a bad. If we can get out of here with full life, that would be great. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good, good. I didn't go through all my bombs. All right. Decent room. Let's go. Thank you, Arian. Appreciate that. Nothing. Goma is a nice boss to face, Arian says, so it's probably worth it. Pole's voice become far less annoying. That's true, that's true, that's true. Yes, good call. Okay, that's probably going to be Goma as we go down. That's a good call, Arian. Yeah, it's a good call. That is a good call. If we go down, we'll probably get one. We're going to go down anyway. I don't want to face... Or do I want to face a Gleok? Let's go down anyway. Probably get a Goma. Yep. Good call, Arian. Good call. there is the recorder, so we don't have to worry about Pole's voice any longer. This is where it gets serious. Decent, decent. Let's go. Philly area? All right. Oh, dude. No. Oh, no. All right. Decent, decent, decent. Let's see. I don't, like I said, I want to keep some bombs handy. I don't want to go, I want to keep bombs handy, actually. I think that's the key. Let's go. Nice. I don't think he goes to Retro World Expo. I think that's too small of a convention for him. I think. I don't know if he does conventions anymore, honestly. He used to. I know that. I don't know if he does anymore. Let's go. Yeah, I've been getting better at the Blue Wizzies. Yeah, I have. Oh, dude. Okay. Come on, fairy drop. Fairies and bombs, please. Nothing. Nostalgia Critic? I've heard of Nostalgia Critic, but... Again with the Wizzies. Nice, let's go. Shop, shop, shop. There it is, there it is. Let's go. Haven't done conventions in 10 years. I know. Isn't that crazy? We're so old, our YouTube heroes have not done conventions in 10 years. Wow. That's kind of nuts. Brutal. Brutal, those things. Oh, man. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Not bad, not bad, I think. All right, let's go. Donkey the Cajun says, Matt Metal Jesus rocks. Cool in person, but not online. Long story. Oh, geez, yeah. I think he was at the convention. He was at Retro World, right? Cajun? Is that where you met him? Yeah. Let's go. You remember how Twitch originally came to be? Really? As a service? No! No! Oh, dude, that was a bummer. Come on, Fairy, please. Come on, Fairy, please. Nothing. Okay, so we're going to go down. Maybe a Goma, hopefully. A blue Goma. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see. Nope, that's not going to work, I don't think. Red candle? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, all right. So, first of all, there it is. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 dude. All right. Whew. Correct. It was a branch off another company called Justin TV, started by a guy who decided to live stream his life. Really? Interesting. I think I heard of that Justin TV thing. Yeah. $255, Mark. We're almost there. You met Pat Contry a couple times, Outer Space Base says. He was nice in person. He was super embarrassed when Piper called him Wolf Daddy. Dude. Cajun says, reached out to him, willing to pay him for a 1-minute happy birthday video for Truman. He left me on red. Oh, dude, that's a bummer. That's a bummer, man. You remember when YouTube came out? Yeah. Me at the zoo. I asked ChatGPT what the most watched YouTube video was, and it lied to me. I think it's you at the zoo, me at the zoo, which was the first YouTube video ever recorded. 2008, I believe. 2008 could be. I think. Is it 12 or 8? No, I think it's 8. Oh, 05. 05. Shoot. All right. Yeah. 05. Wow. That's some crazy stuff, right? Chris, you with the 1,250 days. Thank you, Chris. You are the man. Appreciate you hanging out all the time, man. I appreciate the donations over the years. It's been amazing, brother. I know, man. It is crazy how long it's been going on. You know, I have a lot of nostalgia for the internet, like with all kinds of stuff, like memes. I don't know. Like I was, you know, before I got into streaming, I wasn't really like an internet like person. I guess that's not really true. I have been since I was a teenager, but I wasn't really like trendy with it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, James, we're tearing it up, dude. We're tearing it up. But there's been a lot of nostalgia. Going all the way back to Prodigy. Anyone remember Prodigy? And then AOL Messenger after that. And then chat rooms. 50 stars from Chris U. Where and what was your first stream ever? Where? What do you mean where? My first stream ever was a Contra stream. I still have it on video. I still have the video recording. All your base or belong to us. Yeah, a lot of, but I mean, that was before the internet. All your base belonged to us. It was not, Chris, it was on my own. Oh, dude. I wasn't with RETV until like 3 or 4 years after I started streaming. Oh, well, yeah. Well, like 3 years-ish, yeah. It's like 2020-ish, maybe. I guess, yeah, 2021. I can't remember exactly, which is crazy. Maybe 2020. February 1996. 30 years since I started using the internet, Arian says. That's crazy, man. AOL Instant Messenger, yeah. And then chat rooms, of course. Chat rooms were a big thing. Good. This is what we want. Or do we? Clean swipe there. Clean swipe. Let's go. Almost full heart containers. Last chance for these hot deals, he says. Oh no! Are we gonna beat this? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Are we gonna beat this? White sword would be good. Let's go, red. Let's go. Oh, heart is starting to beat fast in my chest. All right, let's go. I can take Ganon with the wooden sword. I just got to stun lock him and maybe get a combined sword wand hit on him. Like a couple of sword wand hits. If I do that, then he's done. If he gets me in a bad pattern, then he's going to be really rough. He oftentimes gets me in a bad pattern on this game for some reason. I feel like it's like a little different from vanilla. I don't know why. Remember Web TV? I do remember it. I do remember it, Joe, yeah. You gonna give me this room? Oh, right into me, dude, no! No, dude. No, don't mess this up, Joe. Don't mess this up. 3 hearts. Come on, fairy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Don't mess this up, Jojo. Fairy me, baby. Fairy me, baby. Come on. Nothing. There it is, silver arrow. I did. The other night I did choke Ryan. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. That is it, everyone. Let's go, dude. Yes, yes, yes. After months of trying, let's go, let's go, let's go. GG's all around. Thomas Baker, Bill, Chris, you, James, Kenneth, Nursey G, Red, Arian, Chris, you with the 155 drop. Thank you so much, everyone. Wow. Wow. Gigawatt, thank you for the G's. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Matt McCloskey with the G's. Jackie. Whoo, congrats. Jow Jow. Thank you very much. Let's go. Thank you, everyone. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. 134, not bad. Seed number 8A B70F. 8AB70F has been completed. What a crazy run. What a crazy run. Thank you, Mark, for the GGs. Appreciate you all. Big shout outs here for the donations. Awesome, generous donations tonight. Chris Zog with 2,550 stars. Thank you so much, Chris. That's huge. Chris Yu with the 2,225 stars. Justin Vogel with the 50 stars. Ronald with the 100 bits and 2 gifted subs. Gara with the raid. I'm sorry, that was yesterday, but thank you again, Gara, for that raid as well. Appreciate you all. That was awesome. Thank you for the likes, shares. Thank you for all the follows. We had a bunch of follows come in today. Redemption is sweet. Thank you, Mystic Eve Gaming, for the GGs as well. I will see you all on Saturday for some Tetris action. Thank you again for hanging, everyone. You all have a lovely night. Peace out, y'all. Later.